I'm Kelly Stevens from Austin, Texas, and I have a company called 7 Creative. I work with a lot of food companies. We do a lot of packaging, marketing materials, and I also do some work with some nonprofits that work to distribute funds in several different areas. There was some really great packaging. We all really struggled with the Jose Cuervo piece. It was super fun. We walked through who was going to get the keys and how that was going to work, so we all really fell in love with that piece. It was a tough decision on that one.
I'm Tom Woodard. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, and I founded my own company about a month ago called Westwood Avenue. I've been in the jingle business and the advertising business for about 30 years though. I guess my 15-second claim to fame was that I was the voice of Bud, of the Budweiser frog. Today was probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. A lot of great stuff, man, we poured through. Got passionate about a lot of it. Some killer campaigns.
My name is Michael Rivera. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. I work for Big Red Rooster. I am the Digital Associate Creative Director. I originally started working in print, moved to large format, and now I am starting to work heavily into the digital space. I work on iOS and Android apps. I also work on large platform websites for international clients. So the Hilton Worldwide Connect website was something that really resonated with me. It was interesting how they took a concept that's very popular right now in websites, which is parallax, and doing it in a fresh new light, taking it to where rather than having everything moving at the same time, just doing a subtle animation to really highlight the imagery and really focus on the content of the site.
My Judge's Choice Award was the Angel Awards for 2014 and all the materials that came with it. The brochure really had this beautiful flow. The watercolor created this sentimentality for me that I really attached to. I have a soft spot in my heart for places that are giving back, and I think it's really special to honor people in the community and talk to them directly about what they're doing good, and that's always really important. So it was fantastic to see that they entered the pieces and that they were actually something all of the judges felt really strongly about.
My Judge's Choice was the Brew branding collateral. It was a great example of taking an agency and really branding it and showing it in a way that uses what are stereotypically feminine colors and really showing it in a masculine light. Great use of texture, print materials, also just the thought to take a concept complete from beginning to end and just create a great overall end piece.
My Judge's Choice Award was the Philsonic campaign by Two Roads Brewery. As we went through the day, Two Roads just had an amazing way. Craft beer is kind of an individual thing, and the designs were all individual. And then I got to the Philsonic piece, and they had started with a bunch of pasta and put this stuff down and then made this beautiful design out of it.
The Eddie's brand book was another piece I really dug. That piece really, for me, does what a good brand brochure needs to do. It's simple, it's easy to understand for people that aren't designers, so you give them a language to be able to speak through. But on top of it, as a designer, it was really enjoyable to look through. It was very well put together, very well presented. I feel like they covered all the bases they needed to cover, and that was a really great piece for me as well.
Before I came down, we had done some interactive work and looked at some of the broadcast pieces, and I think the creative camp here at Lamar was just absolutely phenomenal. I thought the Addy piece last year from Clue was amazing. There was a lot of great heart-tugging stuff down here with the hospital work that was going on. A lot of great work for kids in the marketplace, which is amazing.
Our Best in Show print selection was the cut card. It was one of the things that we all just fell head over heels with. You just want to pick it up, and I just want to chew on it. It's gorgeous. It's got that gorgeous sharp edge on it, the foil stamping. It's everything I love about paper, everything I love about print, kind of all in one place. The double color, yeah, that piece was gorgeous.
So overall, I loved how all the judges really got passionate about all the work. There were several times where we were kind of flying through projects and then we'd get stuck and get into kind of deep discussion, even to the point to where the AAF-BR group would kind of have to push us back along to get us back on track.
One of the other things I was super excited to see happening in Baton Rouge is the designers' love for the community, and they're really getting involved with visitbatonrouge.com and making the designer postcards fold out. Was super cool to see the design community making posters and then giving back to the community. And as well as the Go BR campaign, we all just really loved seeing the keychains and all the different pieces of that come together, and then seeing those actual elements appear in the photography. I can see that going viral. It makes a lot of sense for the community, and again, the tourism here is super important, so always fantastic to see designers working towards selling their city, because that's where your heart is.
You know, Baton Rouge I'm from Nashville, we're a creative community, and I was amazed at all the creativity that's down here. The students blew me away. Congratulations on a great year of advertising here in Baton Rouge.